Well, hello there and welcome to episode 33 of my self-employment vlog. You've caught me here just munching on some chocolates because tomorrow it is my birthday. Whee! Happy birthday to me. So what's been happening this week? Well, if you can't tell, I'm pretty tired. I feel tired, I probably look tired because I've had probably the busiest week ever as a self-employed musician. Everything has been culminating. Several projects have been kind of gestating for a while, and it all kind of came together this week, and everything started to kind of coincide, and it's been very exciting. It's been really jam-packed. There's been lots of exciting things happening, but it's all happened at once, so it's been tiring and a bit intense, but all good. So I'll try and keep this video as brief as I can, just to kind of update you really on what's been happening. So first of all, I finished my album, The Nature of Solitude. It is now complete. It is done. I'm extremely proud of it. Really happy with the end result. I think I've produced something that is really great. I feel proud of it. I feel I can sort of stand by it and feel like I've achieved something really great. So all the artwork's done, everything's done. It's now gone off to be made, to be made for CDs. I did push the date back for release, so it's now the 25th. So the download will be available from my website or from Bandcamp. But you can also order the CD as well. Now I've made quite a lot of pre-orders, so there's quite a lot of people who have pre-ordered a copy. So they're going off now. The first 10 were signed copies as well, and they've all been reserved as well. So that's great. So yeah, I'm really very happy about the album. I'm really looking forward to seeing what people think of it when they actually get to hear it. And yeah, I think it's probably my best work, my best album. I've listened to it several times now, and yeah, it grows on you. I think it's a great album straight away, but it really does bear repeated listenings. So yeah, so I will keep you posted when the CD arrives, and I'll sort of do a little video about that to show you. But yeah, that's the first thing. The second thing is that I am officially a published author. My Mike Oldfield book finally arrived. It's been in the works now for several months, and COVID and all of those complications prevented it from being released, but it's finally here. And again, this is another sort of achievement for me, something I'm very proud of. I had 9 signed copies available for purchase, and I advertised those last night, and they were gone within less than an hour, with people still inquiring afterwards. So I was given a very limited batch. This is my own copy. I've got 9 now that are waiting to be signed, because they're special signed copies, and they're going to get sent off all around the world to different people. So yeah, I mean, crazy how things have gone, and how busy things are. It's great. As for the book itself, I'm very proud of it. I'm not an author, I'm not a writer. This is my first experience of ever writing a book. So to those who are reading it, be kind. This is the first book I've written. I want to just say what this isn't, and then what it is, okay? What it isn't is it isn't a perfect book. I wish we could get perfection, but things happen, and slips happen, and I'm very proud of it. But it's not perfect. There's always little kind of kinks and things that happen. But what it is a book written with love and passion for the music of Mike Oldfield, and I hope that translates over then to those of you who've ordered it and who read it. Yeah, I'm nervous actually. I feel nervous about the opinions and the reviews, because the Mike Oldfield community is a very kind community, but equally I feel nervous because, you know, as I said before, I'm not a writer naturally. It's a new kind of medium for me. But yeah, hopefully you'll enjoy it. And so that is now hopefully going to be available. It started to ship out to people, but from Amazon, I think it's going to be just a little bit longer before it's ready. So that was the next thing. Now, the other exciting thing is something that's been brewing over for a number of weeks now. Sadly, I can't divulge the news at the moment. It will be coming on Monday because I'm waiting for a few last-minute things. But again, it's another exciting project that I've had on the go, and I think it's allowing me to branch out and make connections with other people, and I think that's important as an artist. And I think it could lead on to some really exciting future projects. And sort of future relationships that I'm hoping to build. So that's exciting, but that's for Monday. Next, I featured in the local newspaper. They ran an article on my new album, The Nature of Solitude II, and so that went live today. That was in the Shropshire Star. And again, you know, it's all, you know, it's great. Individually, it's all great, you know, but to have it all happen in the space of 1 week, you know, it is incredible. You know, my head was kind of spinning. I didn't know what was going on. So that's another thing that's been, you know, really great publicity. So I'm really grateful to the Shropshire Star for including that about me. I'm still awaiting a little bit more details regarding piano lessons next week. Still being very much an online thing. The school that I'm planning to teach in are still kind of making things COVID ready. You know, we've entered a bit of a tricky phase again now, where infection rates are increasing, and everyone's getting a bit jittery, I think, because I think we're thinking that things are going to get shut down again, and you know, it's hard. It's hard at the moment. It's hard to know exactly what's going to happen. I mean, we're currently having beautiful weather at the moment, lovely kind of hot, sunny weather. But I think we all know what's around the corner, and you know, it is kind of slightly concerning to sort of project what we think is going to happen in the next, you know, 3 months or so leading up to Christmas. But you know, I'm moving forward as always, and I'm preparing work for the winter period, as once busking becomes less of a less common thing for me to do. So now the album is done as well, I can start working on a few other things as well, including, and again, I'm afraid I can't really give much more information, but potentially another book in this series, possibly in the works. So yeah, so it's been a really busy week, very successful week. I've made lots of pre-orders of the new album. The book is selling well, and yeah, things are ticking over nicely at the moment, so long may it continue. I'm going to just keep doing my thing, try to respond to challenges that come up. I think the major challenge for me at the moment, and this has always been a challenge, is I'm a fairly anxious person, and anxiety is something that I do suffer from. And even when things are going well, like they have been this week, I do tend to get very mentally fatigued. I'm very tired mentally. I find it hard to switch off, and my brain is kind of, you know, firing on all cylinders, and that can be a bit exhausting after a while if you don't know how to kind of calm it and tame it. So I felt maybe just a little bit kind of ragged this week, just dealing with things and kind of just keeping myself level-headed. But you know, I'm learning. I'm still learning, you know, about all of these different things. I spoke to my my former head of department in the school that I used to teach in, and she was telling me all about the kind of what it's like at school at the moment in terms of the procedures that are in place. And I got out at the right time. I definitely got out at the right time. I'm so, you know, I'm so happy. And again, I had a nice busking session in the week where it was sunny, and you know, it was hot, and I was just playing, and it was like, I don't know, it must have been 1:30, 2 o'clock in the afternoon. I thought, God, what would I be doing now if I wasn't here playing music out in the sunshine? And I knew exactly where I'd be. I'd be in a classroom, you know, yeah. And it's moments like that where I really feel very, very lucky to have the job that I do, you know, and I work hard. I work very hard for what I do, but I also feel very lucky as well to be able to do it. So anyway, that's it for this week's episode. Yeah, anyway, thanks for checking by. Yeah, what a week. What a week. Yeah, I'll see you next week. I need to go to bed now. Anyway, take care. Bye.